Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described...
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Schneider. Iniesta. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Messi. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. And it's Iniesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer. And here's Suarez. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. De Jong. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Plays it in low. Croatia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Trossard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Cruyff. Neymar. That's tidy. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Trossard. He could be in here. Now it's Trossard. Oh, now the finish! Goal! Croatia!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Croatia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Trossard. Chiellini eases the ball away from him. Trossard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafinha shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, it hits one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Beckenbauer just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute added
We are
time.
into overtime. Iniesta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, what a mistake! And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Bayern Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Chouameni, and here's Dembele. Decent hit, and he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Croatia take the lead. Koundé gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. This is about as perfect a free kick position.
He's had a hit! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Can he finish? Chouameni, De Jong. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes long and straight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Trossard. And Iniesta. De Jong. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Spread it left. Neymar. Great chance!
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good read, needed to be. Rafinha. Trossard. And here's Schneider. Cannavaro. Thuram. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the ball's a good one. Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Trossard. Rafinha. And here comes the corner.
Substitution for Croatia.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rafinha. Number 7.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 9. Trossard.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Dembele.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 10. Mohamed Kudus.
Alonso.
Number 6. Mbappe. Number 20. Gakpo.
And here's Ribéry.
Substitutions taking
Ribéry
place.
gets flagged offside.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Kovacic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Griezmann. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Caught offside that time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's intervened well there. Ribéry. And it's Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the shot! Out of play for a goal kick. Xavi Alonso. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Mohamed Salah. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bayern Munich, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Maldini. Played over towards the opposite flank. And he skips past his man. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
No, he's not getting past him there. No way through. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Mohamed Salah. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar's cross. Raul. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's gone for a throw-in. Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Cannavaro. Messi. Luis Suarez. Lovely feet. Raul. Zakaria wins the duel this time. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Messi. Raul looking to get on the end of this. Nice interception, well timed.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Beckenbauer and Neymar. Beckenbauer, Raul.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Neymar! Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Suarez. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
He's picked his way through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. And here's Suarez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of
Luis Suarez! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution on the field.
This for the lead.
Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Raul. Number 11, Neymar.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Number 10, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 4,
Corner number 2 then.
Number 17, Griezmann. Number 14,
He rises!
Number 18.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Law. And they're quick to press. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet. Hakimi. And it's Xhaka. For Messi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Always onto this. Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is through here. And here's Hullet. And smartly reclaimed. It's just beyond his reach. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Son Heung-min coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, it's Dembele. Just too much on that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cannavaro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Law. Ribery. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Always played it in low.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
2 added minutes
Hullet.
has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vieira running with the ball. Now it's Ribery. That's very neat. And he's there to belt it away. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Some really good ball movement. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Turns and goes back, and the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good spot, he's seen the run. Vieira. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And we have our very first corner. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Luis Suarez. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neto, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Hernes. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Substitution for Ajax, number 17, Targets. Coming on to replace him is...
And the two sides separated
3,
by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Really fierce, close defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was...
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ernest. Bayern Munich looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. That's a smartly directed ball. And here's Eto'o. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bayern Munich have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Eto'o. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. So what can they make of this? Neymar. Played towards the other side. And he was quick to react.
There will be one
Eto'o.
added time.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Raul. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Bayern Munich head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bayern Munich finding their passes. Ronaldinho, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hullet. Hullet threads one in. Neymar. Rijkaard with a fine tackle.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played into space out wide. Pressing high and with purpose. Bayern Munich are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Raul. And here's Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Oh, super ball!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pull it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Taken back almost at once. Oh, what a ball! Great hit! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Raul. Ernest.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, played right into his path. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution for Ajax, number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
10, Ronaldinho, number 14.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The defender is not giving up on this. And he welcomes it in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bayern Munich still ahead by the game's only goal.
Substitution in progress.
Beckenbauer. Kubo. Into the last 5 minutes. Pull it. And here's Hullet. Vieira.
Bayern Munich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority...
He's got the shot away!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's been cut out. And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Law. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Law did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could...
And a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Davids. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Law. It's Raul! Figo. Bayern Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Law. Can he put it away? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Raul. Raul. Oh, what a climb! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Bayern Munich got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Law. Cruyff. Cruyff is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals here. Chiellini. Raul. That looks a good ball through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar with the short one. Law! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. Pinches it off him. And he's whipped it across. Beckenbauer. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Totti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice ball and great hit! Cruyff. Neymar. Raul. Beckenbauer. The less said about that pass, the better. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Raul. In with the challenge. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Davids. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Quality ball. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Goal! And they are right back within touch! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Bayern Munich head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Bayern Munich have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Vieira. Beckenbauer. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Neymar is behind this one. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a brilliant interception. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Raul. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar with a real chance here. Neymar! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Big header! And yes, it's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter, did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Raul. That's a nicely measured pass. There's the hit! Rodri. And it's Hullet. Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Law is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it. Law. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a shade optimistic. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini. Rodri. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. Forwards and with intent. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram. That's Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's Raul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Figo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sostituzione per la Sampdoria. Numero 5, numero 15, numero 4,
Koundé.
numero 18, Totti, numero 19.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Hullet.
Il numero 10, Luis Suarez. Il numero 23, Ronaldinho.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's played him through. Hullet! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. They've played it short. Sampdoria are looking to go forward now. Cruyff. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gets his pass away. That is good strength. Czech catches it safely. Ribéry. And it's Griezmann. Messi. And it's Hullet. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Spread neatly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet. Look at the space here. Sampdoria can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. Messi. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Suarez in acres of space out wide. He's got away. He's onside. And this is Hullet. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. And that is that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing.